weeks. And this morning I kind of hit a breaking point. And so I wanted to share with you, like, what do we do when we hit that point? Like, I don't know if I have a bounce back in me. I'm feeling like I'm all out of resilience. So I want to talk to you about what went on for me and how I worked through it. The last couple weeks have been really challenging. There's just a lot of growth going on. I've walked through so many challenges beautifully with resilience. I've gotten amazing support. Then this last weekend, I just kind of hit a breaking point. My son, who's away at college, has been sick. He's been to the urgent care 3 times in less than a week. There have been problems with getting his prescriptions filled. I felt like he needed to come home because he's missed a week of school and he's got some symptoms that I think are very serious. He and my husband don't think they're that serious. This is kind of what we run up against when we're moms and we're maybe highly sensitive, especially having a medical background. Just really pushed for a lot of things. And then something else happened this morning that I'm not really in a place where I can talk about, but it just really triggered this sense for me of frustration and disappointment and feeling powerless and feeling angry and feeling like, the world is conspiring. I don't want to say against me, but it really brought up a kind of a hopeless part of me. And I was sharing with a couple friends this morning, like, I don't know that I'm going to come out of this. I really feel like this heaviness and like I'm really afraid that these feelings are going to take over. And when I have very intense feeling states, I'm feeling depressed, sad, overwhelmed, the mind wants to make up a story, and then I want to pull in every single injustice that happens to justify these very intense feeling states. And as a highly sensitive person, we tend to have big feels. So what I did is, I got up, I took a shower, I walked the dog, I reached out and got some support. And what was beautiful is the people that I reached out to were really able to hold space for me. They didn't try and fix me. They didn't tell me I was feeling wrong, that I'd feel better. They talked about what they struggled with. They really created room where I felt so seen and heard. Hey, Danny, how are you? I also made a conscious choice to dress a little nicer today, put on a little bit of makeup. I had a guest interview scheduled on somebody else's podcast, and I was really transparent about what was going on without going into tremendous details about it. And what's really interesting is I have a very busy day. I run online HSP courses. I had a group this morning. I've got clients this afternoon. I really was kind of dreading the day, feeling like I really have nothing to give and I just have to suit up and show up. What I can tell you is allowing room to have the feelings that I was having, to honor them, acknowledge them, make a choice. Now I've got things that I need to do for the day, so I'm going to do those things. I named it, I reached out and got support, so I wasn't sitting in it and mulling and stewing and feeling like there's something wrong with me. I really do think that we can have intense feelings. We can have feel like maybe dark or big feelings, and we can feel them, get support, and move through it. So if you're struggling, I'm just sharing this because I want to be transparent. I think that especially as therapists, we feel like we can't let people know when we struggle. At least for the clients that I work with, it's so validating and normalizing to know that everybody struggles with stuff, and that when we can allow and embrace our feelings, name them, and then figure out what we need to do. And it's not working our way out of the feelings, but it's knowing that they're there, and then I've got some other things I need to take care of. It's just amazing how quickly things can turn. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes it means that all day long I'm feeling uncomfortable. And I can manage that and do what I need to do. So my hope is that this is helpful. If you don't know, I have a podcast called Unapologetically Sensitive. Remember, sensitivity is nothing to apologize for. It's our superpower. Have a blessed day.